Good morning, everybody. It's a pinch and a punch for the first of the month. Can you believe it? It's Feb already, and we're into the swing of things. We're recovering a little bit from our 26-hour workout on Saturday. I'm sure a lot of you legends jumped in with us. I've seen all of the hours logged. I've seen all of the dots logged, and it is absolutely epic. We raised some amazing money as well. And now we're on to the next big thing, which is Feb with Seri. Hopefully you caught up with the family meeting last night. Seri's introduced the month ahead. Log in your dots, 5 out of 7, and everyone's in to stand a chance for the weekly prizes as well as that big prize at the end of the month, which is amazing. One of the things you've got to do, log 5 out of 7 nutrition days. Take 3 picks, stick them into the app, and that'll enter you into the competition. It's right there in front of you. Take it up, stick it in there. It's your own accountability, and it's a great way to start. This week as well, we're talking all things around it's International Cancer Week. So we're theming things around how your body responds to its environment, how we help support its immune system, and how we do the most from the food that we eat to support your moving goals. And this month's all about moving, so we've got to be aware of the role our nutrition plays. And Fit Food Tuesdays, the perfect opportunity for that. I'm going to show you a snack that combines the 3 pillars of helping your body recover, which means you are less susceptible to inflammation, to adverse sort of immune events, and just help keep you fighting fit. That's what it's all about. So pop into the comments, let me know if you guys are here. I'll just say good morning to a few peeps and then get right into it. It's really quick and easy, and I'll show it to you in a few minutes. So, Auntie Pat's here. Good morning, Pat. Megan James, how are you doing? Sandra, good morning. Nicola, how are you? Coach Tony, who showed us a beautiful smoothie yesterday. That got loads of good nutrition into it, which is fantastic. Terry Goldberg, hello. Beverly Swimmer, how are you? Vilma Pierce, good morning, guys. Shireen Swain, lovely that you guys are joining us. Hopefully this is a snack that you can bank. The 3 pillars of recovery, there are 3 R's. Rehydrate, which means getting your fluid back in. Repair, which means helping the body rebuild. That's a lot of your protein, your amino acids. And refuel, which is your carbohydrates. As your training increases, so if maybe February you've got some big goals, you want to pick up the hours, or for example, what we did on Saturday, those 3 things are very important. Because if we're not eating well around training, our body is more susceptible to damage. Things can break down, and inflammation can be a little bit worse. You're more susceptible to picking up colds and flus, things like that. But if you're ticking these 3 boxes, had a hard workout, or you've had a couple days, you get to Wednesday, you've had 3 days in a row, you're hanging on for Thursday's rest day. You need to make sure that each of those 3 things are there and you've ticked them off. I've got a little meal prep snack here. You can also make it a lunch actually, just by increasing your portions. That ticks all 3 of those. We're going to refuel, we're going to repair, and we're going to rehydrate all in one. Tony's smoothie yesterday was actually a very good way of doing it as well. This is a little bit more savory. You guys know I love a mason jar or any kind of jar. So we've got 2 of them. Let me bring in a little overhead view. You can see them all. So small jar, snack size. You could do a big jar if you wanted to make a meal out of these. So you could actually get some meal prep done and cover a few different bases all in one. This is going to be super simple. We're doing a snack. So it's snack size jar. All right. Quite simply, what we're going to put in here, we're going to help repair with some protein. Okay, I've just got a boiled egg. Very easy. You could do some prawns would work really nice. You could do some tofu. If you wanted to keep it vegan, you could do some leftover chicken, anything like that. But we need a protein source to help repair. Okay, so I'm going to peel that in a minute. We're going to refuel with the trusty old quick cooking noodles. All right. One of these bars is about 40 grams of carbs. So for a snack, I'm probably just going to break it into a third. That's going to give me 1 unit of starch if you're on the one-on-one. Nothing wrong with these guys. They get a bit of a bad rap, but actually they're quite useful. They're going to cook quickly. There's nothing really bad in here. They're dried noodles. I think we can use them a little bit more maybe than we do. I'm not adding any of the spices and sauces and things that you get with it. I'm doing my own, but I'm going to use a third of that. Right, so it's going to give me about 20 grams of carbs. Then I'm going to get some nice health supporting veg in there. When you're having a snack, make sure you get it in. Some mushroom, some carrot. I may put a little bit of ginger and garlic and just chuck it in while I'm there. Okay, so we've ticked repair, we've ticked refuel, and we're going to rehydrate. Got a lovely little bit of bone broth here. All right, so you can use some beef or chicken bone broth. You can also just make it from putting a stock cube in with some hot water, and that's totally fine. But the beautiful thing about bone broth, nice high source of amino acids that you get in collagen, and that helps with immune function, inflammation, some soft tissue repair. So really good for keeping things going. All right, so the liquid is also going to help keep you full. Beautiful thing, when you want a snack, the more liquid that you get in there, if you're trying to keep your calories down, the protein is going to keep you full, and the fluids are going to help get a bit of bulk into the stomach and actually help keep you full as well. All right, and this is really simple. Literally, whatever protein you're sticking in, you're going to put that in. So I'm just going to get my egg in and cut it in half. Essentially, this is a ramen. So it's a little ramen snack jar. Okay, so everything will go in here, and I can do this in advance. I can do a couple of them. Once everything's in there, it can go into the fridge, and then it goes into the microwave for 2 minutes with everything in. If you're doing it with a stock cube and water, you'll put the water in when you're just about to stick it in the microwave. So you can stick it in the fridge with the veg and the protein and everything in there. You can put your liquid in later. I'm going to grab a grater. Okay, right. This will look easier. Okay, my carrots are just going to get a little nice shape to them. So we just got the wire peeler, and that's going to go in there. You're not going to get much carbs from that, so I wouldn't worry if you're worrying about trying to kind of keep it in check. It's just for a little bit of flavor. Okay, and just a small piece of ginger for some flavor, because when that all sits in there, it's going to be lovely. Okay, just get all of that off. That'll go in there. Okay, my garlic, just a small clove. Garlic, really, really good. Garlic and onions for keeping your immune function going. Really, really good. Okay, and then I've got my noodles. Like I said, a third of a wedge will go in there. Okay, we're looking good. That's all in. And then any flavor you want. I'm going to get a little bit of seasoning from some soy sauce. Okay. See what's happening here. A little bit of flavor from some soy sauce. So it'll be half a teaspoon of that. Little bit of flavor from sesame oil. It's not really going to be enough to change your calories much here. So it's like, because it's such a strong oil, you get the flavor without worrying too much anything else that it's doing. Okay, that's that. If you're going to do the stock cube or the stock powder, pop that in, lid on, in the fridge. If you're going to use some lovely broth, and you can see how nice gelatinous it is. That's the collagen. That's what that does in there. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get this in the. Oh, and make a bit of a mess. Lovely, guys. How's that? So I'm going to get about a 300 mils of beautiful broth that goes in there. What's nice is you can find these broths all over the place now. So you can find them typically in the freezer, and someone's made some lovely chicken stock. Or you can make a little bit of your own. Stick it in the pressure cooker or boil it away for a couple hours, and get you a nice close-up of that. all of our beautiful flavor. We've got our egg down at the bottom. We've got some ginger, some garlic. We've got some mushroom and some carrots. That all goes in there. Lid on. I can do a few of those and into the fridge. It's going to come out. 2 minutes in the microwave. Ready to go. Repair, refuel, rehydrate, all in one. Loads of flavor, and that's a fantastic little snack. And that is essentially going to be about 150 calories. Brilliant. Easy. Ramp it up, take it a level up if you want to make a main meal out of it, and you're good to go. Hopefully that's one you guys can put into the bank. Catch a few comments if anything came in before we head over to our live 8 o'clock with Jules. Nicola, could you add collagen powder to the stock cube powder? You could, totally. So if you wanted to make your own version, you can also use some gelatin. It's a much cheaper way of doing it. And because you're going to heat it up, the gelatin is going to dissolve anyway. So you can do it that way. And it'll actually help thicken just a little bit. So you get a nice mouthfeel on it. Or you can use gelatin powder. Lunch is sorted, says Tones, Kel, just everyone popping in to say good morning. Fabulous, guys. Hopefully you're getting ready for the 8 o'clock. Join Jules. She's going to pop into the coffee chats in a minute. And you can get this little number done. Let's see if you're going to do it. Stick it up into Jeff Nourish, tag us, and if you maybe make a lunch out of it as well, super. Just giving you guys some inspiration for Fit Food Tuesday. We'll see you guys all tomorrow for What We Eat Wednesday. And tomorrow evening, Jeff cooked a lovely little vegetarian chickpea and peanut curried pizza. Love it. Guys, have a fabulous day. Cheers.